Today's show is all about Kingfisher Chamber of Commerce, Red, White, and BoomFest. BoomFest. Okay, I get it. Okay,
You
4th
got
of
it.
July. Yes. Shauna is here to kind of fill us in on all this craziness you've got coming on. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know how you do it. I mean, I know that you're the only full-time employee, but
Yes.
oh my heck.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So tell
It's
us
a lot.
about
We stay
tell us
busy.
what's going on with the 4th of July in
So
Kingfisher.
we are so excited about the BoomFest, and it is going to be on July 4th. And so we've got a full day. The neat thing about it is it starts with the parade in the morning, and then last year we moved it down to the park right immediately following the parade.
No real gap when you're done.
Yeah, and
okay.
so everything just starts right out at the park at 11, and all of the vendors open and everything gets started. And right off the bat, and we're going to be posting schedules, copies of the schedule so everybody can know everything for the day. Yep, it will be in red, white, and blue for you guys. And so we'll start with the turtle races and the sack races and balloon toss. And, you know, it just, we've got parents and grandparents out there that participated that as a child. And it's just such a neat thing to bring your kids back. And it's a lot of fun. And those turtle racers are very competitive.
Yes. Yes.
So and then the day continues. We're doing our 3rd annual Home Run Derby. And that's something,
a lot of fun. Yes.
something that new that we started out with about 8 people, and last year I think we had 28. So
my.
So it's grown.
And does it they keep going until they eliminate
Yes,
to 1?
wow. And it's a home run, you know, and over the fence is a true home run, but we do have some measurements on the field. But we have an over 45 category, and last year we had 3 competitors in that one. So so age is not a factor. We've got it broken down so it's fair. So a lot of fun. And then we've got the duck race that's going to be at 2, and then the city of Kingfisher is going to sponsor free swim at the K-Town Cove.
Nice.
And then we've got free train rides, free face painting, and so the gist of it, it's all free out there.
Wow.
So yeah.
So other than maybe food or something,
Sure.
all the events are free.
All the events are free. Yes.
Wow.
And so then the whole day is and then some of our local restaurants will be open on the 4th. So you know, be sure to check their hours that day. And but we've got also food vendors out at the park, and even some local youth groups that are going to be setting up food vendors this year too. So it's lots of local stuff. And then I'm very excited about the concert that we are having this year.
Yes.
And that's traditionally on Homeyer Field. And the band is set up at home plate, and it plays out towards the field. And this year we have got Kyle Dillingham and Horseshoe Road.
He's amazing.
Yes,
absolutely amazing.
He's got a pretty big following, so I know there's going to be people.
Well, I mean, if you just have him bring his people, you got a full house.
Yes, you do. Yes, he's going to bring a fan base with him, but we're so excited. This is going to be one of the best concerts ever. So 7:30 to 9:30 is the concert, and then at 9:33, that's the, I have it timed.
Okay.
The fireworks will start over the back of the park, and those are sponsored by the city of Kingfisher, so we're very grateful for that.
You know, that's funny you
partnership.
put a time on it, because
Yes.
here in Hennessy they do when it gets dark. Well, when's that?
Yeah.
9:30-ish, you know, we got something else to do.
Yes. We tried to back it up one year to 9 p.m. It is not dark at 9, so we do not do that anymore.
It's just dark enough at 9:30.
Yeah. So
Wow.
big fun day, and you know, America celebration. It's just it's a neat thing to be part of.
Well,
So,
you know, I'm excited that the chamber does all of this stuff. You know, a lot of people think it's just the business side of things, but so what does the chamber do other than parades and things?
yeah. So I've been thinking about, how do you answer that? Because that's a good question. What does the chamber do? And when you join the chamber, there's a member sticker, and under the Chamber of Commerce logo, it says Connecting Businesses and Community. And so one of the chamber hats, in fact, I thought about bringing hats today, but it would be a big stack of hats. So one of the primary focuses of the chamber is connecting businesses and making valuable connections. You know, we've tripled our networking opportunities and Biz Connect lunches for the purpose of making those valuable connections. And now we're stepping into kind of a lunch and learn feel. Let's come. And yesterday we had a great presenter.
we were there, and that was very interesting.
You know, free tools for businesses. So, but one of the challenges of the chamber is finding what's valuable to you. What's valuable to our small businesses on Main is going to be different from our big corporations with multiple employees. So it's a challenge to us to find what's valuable and just to keep striving to find what is. Then the second half of that is connecting community. And this is where the chamber comes in with the events that we do. And we love being a part of those. And so, but that helps us be the hub of activity. And we like that. But it furthers that connection, because then the chamber, by bringing those big events, we're investing in retail. We're investing in restaurants then. And so economic stimulus is also weaved through the responsibility of the chamber. So
adding to quality of life and making it a much more livable community. And,
Yes.
Wow.
So it's a privilege to be able to weave all that together, and a big responsibility. And we are, just constantly trying to stay relevant, find out what's important to our members, and keep growing. And growing.
Yes, and you've reached 250 members.
Yes,
oh my God, that's got to be some kind of a record.
It is.
Yes. Is there that many businesses in Kingfisher?
There are, and the neat thing is we've opened a door for a level of home-based businesses, also stores without doors.
That's it, stores without doors.
Stores without doors. And so that's a new avenue for us to grow into. And we've just, as I said, we try to prove the relevancy of the chamber. And I think people are getting it.
Well, I have a testimonial. We started in Kingfisher, All About Kingfisher started in Kingfisher about 2 years ago. We were there before, but we really got going, and we found it extremely valuable to be a member on the networking side, because we were welcomed, we were introduced to many people, and when we attend your events like the one that we had this week, it was very, very valuable to talk to some people that are unreachable without the chamber
the
doing
place,
the introduction,
and the gathering.
And then there's a validation also. If you are a member, you're part of the community, a business community, and it was invaluable to us for what the chamber and you.
That's what we want to hear. Tell us what's valuable to you, and we're going to do our best to do it.
But wait, there's more.
Yes.
So you've got. It's not just the 4th of July. You've got more stuff coming.
We do. Yes, the second half of the year is filled with great things. We, of course, after that, we're going to be doing the car show, and that is growing every year. Our goal this year is 100 cars, and so we're very excited. And then the K-Town Cruise is going to be right after the car show, so we'll want to
have the cars. You can cruise.
Yeah, everybody's going to cruise. Yeah, that'll be good timing for that. And then we have a slew of business events throughout the rest of the year. But of course, we've got our Christmas parade at the end of the year.
Big finale.
We have got some surprises up our sleeve. So I'll have to come back and tell you more about that.
And that goes on like almost the whole month of December, because you light your tree.
Right.
And then you have...
There's a local shopping event, tied through that. And yes, the whole through November and December, yes.
Wow, that is very cool. I love that you get to be the cheerleader for the businesses in town.
We do. Yes, we do. We have, you mentioned being alone. We do have a board of directors, and it is a working board. It's we could not do at the chamber. They're behind the scenes to help us get everything accomplished. But I tell you what, we are blessed to have just a group of community members that believe in the success of the connecting business and community.
Well, the caliber of the events is top flight. I think my first introduction to one of these events, I'd been to the 4th of July and those kind of things, and they were, it was obvious that those were very well planned out and everything. But I think the one that really rang home was the first annual banquet that I went to. That it was like a big city, upscale, proper
event. What you're going to be at. Yes,
it was very, very, very well
and
done.
I had someone mention, maybe you should scale back on your events, and I was Yeah, that's the face I made. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
I don't think so.
We're going big.
We're going to get bigger, yes.
We're going
We need a bigger
big.
building. In fact, you actually do, because the
Yes,
annual banquet,
it's full.
you're
We're
wall to
peaking.
wall.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's exciting.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I'm so
yeah.
excited, Shauna. Is there anything
Yeah.
else that we were missing or we need to let the community know about?
I think we've covered it. We have covered it a lot here.
Yes.
So we're super excited. Just come out and join us. It is on the 4th this year. So July 4th and just put it on your calendar and follow the timeline. Yeah.
Awesome. So
Yes.
follow Kingfisher Chamber of Commerce Facebook
Yes.
page
Yes.
and All About Kingfisher for updates on exciting things and when things are happening during those days, and then we'll be doing updates regularly and during the events.
Yes,
so
for
it's going to be
sure.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Shauna.
Hey, and it's a grand day for business in Kingfisher.
It is. Yes. Stay tuned.